Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. For players injured ahead of the Premier League match, and Arne Slot has commented on Sesko's transfer to Man United. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. For players still sidelined by injury ahead of Premier League opener, Lisandro Martinez has been involved with the United squad during pre-season, but has not yet returned to action following a serious cruciate knee ligament injury sustained in February. Manager Ruben Amorim has indicated that Martinez faces a significant recovery period, with the full extent of the injury still unclear, suggesting he will be absent for some time. Nasser Mazraoui missed United's pre-season tour of the United States due to a minor injury. He featured in the first half of the pre-season opener against Leeds in Stockholm, but was substituted at the break. Mazraoui was last seen in training 2 weeks ago, and his availability for upcoming matches remains uncertain. Joshua Zirkzee has been absent throughout United's pre-season due to an unspecified injury sustained before the US tour. Although he traveled with the squad to America, he was unable to take part in team training. Encouragingly, Zirkzee was recently spotted training at Carrington, raising hopes that he is nearing a return after previously rushing back from a hamstring issue for last season's Europa League final. Andre Onana has been out of action this summer after picking up a hamstring injury during the first week of pre-season training at Carrington. While not fit enough to feature during the US tour, he did travel to continue his rehabilitation. Reports suggest he has been active in non-contact training drills, showing positive signs, though his return date remains unclear. Arne Slot weighs in on Benjamin Sesko's transfer. Manchester United have officially announced the signing of highly rated young striker Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. The 22-year-old Slovenian international has penned a 5-year contract, running until June 2030, with an initial transfer fee of £66.5 million, plus up to £7.5 million in performance-related bonuses, potentially taking the total to £74 million. Sesko marks United's fourth signing of the 2025 summer transfer window, following Brian Buemo, Mateus Cunha and Diego Leon, with the club's total spending now exceeding £200 million. Sesko, who netted 21 goals and provided 6 assists for Leipzig last season, is regarded as one of Europe's brightest young talents. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches, he's known for his pace, physicality, and sharp attacking instincts, often drawing comparisons to Erling Haaland due to his time at Red Bull Salzburg. This transfer is a major coup for United, who fended off competition from Newcastle United, despite the Magpies offering a higher financial package and Champions League football. Sesko's decision to join Old Trafford was reportedly swayed by the club's story history and the vision of manager Ruben Amorim to rebuild the squad. United's football director, Jason Wilcox, played a pivotal role in negotiations, alongside recruitment director Christopher Vival and chief negotiator Matt Hargreaves. Sesko arrived in Manchester on Thursday evening for his medical at the newly revamped Carrington training facility, before being unveiled at Old Trafford ahead of a friendly against Fiorentina. Sesko expressed his excitement about joining United, highlighting the club's rich history and bright future. He noted that discussions about the club's project made it clear that everything was in place for the team to grow and compete for major trophies soon. He also cited the positive atmosphere and family-like environment at the club as key factors in his decision. Sesko's arrival raises questions about the future of United's current striker, Rasmus Højlund. Valued at around £40 million, Højlund has attracted interest from Milan, with speculation that Leipzig considered a loan move for him as part of the Sesko deal. However, Højlund has voiced his determination to stay and fight for his place in Amorim's squad. Liverpool manager Arne Slot commented on Sesko's transfer to United after his side's Community Shield defeat. They've signed a major talent in Sesko, a player with huge potential to become one of the top strikers. We had our eye on him too, but United got him. This makes our rivalry even more intense and challenging, and we need to be ready for it, Arne Slot said. The signing is a significant step in United's strategy to bolster their attack after scoring just 44 goals en route to a 15th place finish last season. With Sesko, Mbumo, and Cunha, United now boast a promising forward line, expected to end their goal-scoring drought. However, the hefty spending may force the club to offload players like Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, and Jadon Sancho to comply with Premier League financial regulations. Meanwhile, Newcastle United, who missed out on Sesko despite a £71.5 million upfront offer, now face the task of finding alternative targets to strengthen their attack. Losing out on Sesko is a blow for the Magpies, who have also missed several other transfer targets this window. With the 2025-2026 Premier League season approaching, Sesko could make his competitive debut against Arsenal at Old Trafford. His arrival has sparked optimism among United fans, with over 50,000 tickets sold for the friendly against Fiorentina, reflecting the excitement for a new era under Amorim and Ineos. Manchester United seek backup striker by targeting free agent. Manchester United are reportedly in need of a backup striker for the 2025-2026 season, following the arrival of Benjamin Sesko. With Rasmus Højlund potentially departing, the club may look to the free agent market to bolster their attacking options. Højlund, the Danish centre-forward, has been informed that he may need to leave Old Trafford to secure regular first-team football. This development has sparked speculation about potential replacements, with a seasoned Premier League forward emerging as a viable candidate. AC Milan have expressed interest in signing Højlund, with discussions reportedly underway for a loan move that includes an option to buy for £40 million. Should the transfer materialize, Manchester United would be left with limited cover for Sesko, their new talisman up front. The departure of Højlund would create a void in the squad, particularly as a reliable backup striker is essential for a demanding campaign, even without European football. One potential solution lies in the free agent market, where Dominic Calvert-Lewin, formerly of Everton, is said to be keen on joining Manchester United. The 28-year-old striker has parted ways with his representatives and is now negotiating directly with clubs, with Old Trafford reportedly his preferred destination. Calvert-Lewin's ambition to play for a club of United stature, despite likely being a substitute for Sesko, makes him an intriguing option for manager Ruben Amorim. Calvert-Lewin brings a wealth of Premier League experience, having scored 71 goals in 273 appearances across all competitions during his time at Everton. While his goal-scoring record may not be prolific, his familiarity with the rigors of English football makes him a dependable choice. His physical presence and ability to lead the line could complement Sesko's style, offering Amorim tactical flexibility in attack. The prospect of signing Calvert-Lewin on a free transfer is particularly appealing for Manchester United, who are navigating a season without European competitions. Attracting a top-tier striker willing to play second fiddle to Sesko is challenging, as elite forwards typically demand regular starts. A player of Calvert-Lewin's caliber, however, may be content with a supporting role, especially at a club of United's prestige. A one-year deal for Calvert-Lewin could serve as a pragmatic stopgap for the 2025-2026 campaign. This short-term arrangement would provide Amorim with an experienced deputy for Sesko, while allowing the club to reassess their options in the following transfer window. Should United secure qualification for the Champions League or another European competition, their appeal to higher-caliber strikers would increase significantly. Although Calvert-Lewin's modest return of 3 goals last season may temper expectations, his potential signing should not be dismissed. His experience, work rate, and desire to prove himself at a top club could make him a shrewd addition. For a team in transition under Amorim's guidance, a free transfer for a player of his pedigree represents a low-risk move with potential upside. Ultimately, while Calvert-Lewin may not set pulses racing among the Old Trafford faithful, his acquisition could be a sensible piece of business. By addressing the immediate need for a backup striker, Manchester United can focus on building a competitive squad for the future, with the hope of attracting a more prolific forward once European football is secured. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.